Okay, let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn the Manodvāra Viti. So though cognitive process in mind or actually mind or is about the Boinga Jeta. In the Abhidhammasaṅgaha also we have already learned. So mind or me, those Boinga Jeta, Boinga streams, like so stream of life continue. So and then so in that mind or so cognitive process there will be two kinds. So one is so Parittajavanavāra. Paritta actually karma. So karma javana based on the object. So those the sensual the karma javana where arises. But based on the object, so maybe while meditating, so Abda javana. So those Mahagada javana and Logotra javana where arises. So in this way, two kinds. So Brida javana and the Appanājavanavāra. Okay. So now here, so Manodvāra Viti, so can be understood the mind or process. Mind or process, but Brida Javana. So Brida Javana, so Brida means limited actually. So not so powerful, there is limited. So that is actually so limited Javana process. So limited Javana process in this way. Can be understood. Actually, limit is Breda. Breda means karma. Okay, so now Manodvari Bana Yati Vibuddha Ramana Abhatam Agechati Tato Baran. So Boanga Jalana. So Manodvara Vijana. So Buanga Jalana Manodvara Vijana Jawana Wasani. So Dhararamana Bhakani Bhawatani Tadobaram Buanga Pato. So Manodvara in the mind or process. In the mind or process. Just mind or also okay, Manodvara in the mind or so Yati Yedi Vibuddha Ramana Abhatan Agichiti. So Yedi mean if. Okay, if. And the Vibuddha Ramana. Vibuddha mean obvious or clear object. So Abhatan Agichiti. So become impinge. Become impinge or so come into existence. Or appear also simply can be understood. So Yedi mean if or when a clear or obvious object. So Abhatan Agichiti. So appears okay, come into enters the range of the mind. So the Sierra Bhikkhu body translated. Even though Agichiti, Abhatan Agichiti. So come into exist. Abhata, the word Abhata here, so become obvious also. Abhata Agachiti goes to extent. You see, the word Abhata. So the word Abhata is your sphere or range or focus or feed, actually about the consciousness, appearance, you see. So go to appearance. That means Abhatan Gachati or Abhatan Agachati come into appear. So come into appearance. That means appear also simply can be understood. So appearing also simply. So when a clear object appears in the mind door, so the door baron. So the door baron, after that, what happened? So Boenga Jalana. Actually, Bonga Jalana is refers to the two kinds of that mind movement. So two Bonga movement, Bonga Jalana. But the last, the shaking of the Bonga stream is cut off. After that, so mind or embodied consciousness or Manodvāra Vajana arises. So reflecting that or inviting that object into the mind or like that. So that is why, here, Bhuanga Jalana actually so can be understood two kinds. So Bhuanga Jalana as well as the Bhuangu Bichida. So after that, so Bhuanga Jalana, Manodvāra Vajana, Jona Wasani. So that is brief saying. Actually, simply can be so understood line by line. Bhuanga Jalana, so appear and the Bungu Bichida and the Noravujana and the Jawana or in the end the Dharamana. So in this way can be understood. But here, so together briefly, so Bunga Jalana, Bungu Bich, so Bunga Jalana, Manoravujana, and the Jawana Awasani. So Awasani mean in the end of so in the end of so so actually this line can be understood. So firstly, so here the buff power dandi. So power dandi refers to the Tadaramana Bhagani. But so actually, so Bowenga Jalanan, Bawatati, and the Manodvāra Vajanam, Bawatati, and then Jawanani, Bawatandi, Awasani, Tadaramana Bhagani, Bawatandi. So in this way can be, understood. So now together. So Boinga, Jalana, and also another one. So Boingubichira also actually. So Katinodi, Boinga, so life continued. And then mind or elevating consciousness. So that consciousness function to elevate or advertise or introduce the object into the mind or so that is Manodvāra Vijana, Manodvāra Avijana. So after that here, so the 7 times Javana will be okay. So Javana and so here Awasani in the end. So the Dharamana Bhagani. So the Dharamana Bhagani. So though registering the Dharamana Bhagani, so registration resultant. So registration resultants. They are actually resultants. No, take place. Take place means arises. Take place or arises. So that means Bongajalana arises, after that Bongubichida, and the Manodvāra Vijana, and Javana, and then in the end the Dharamana. So resultant. So Dharamana is registration, but yeah, Dharamana Bhagani. So that is a resultant registration. So registration resultants take place. So the top after that. So the process, actually subject not included, but can be understood. So the process, so return Wangabado. So returning to the light continuum, stream of light continuum, Wangabado. So object is obvious. So because of that object, obvious object, so will be, so here three parts. So Bongajalana, Bongubichida, and then Manodvāra Vijana, and Javana, and the Dharamana. You see? So so that is because of the obvious or clear object. So Dharamana will be there. But so that one is, in the mind or means thought object. So thought object, so that is why, that object may be about the rupa, or about the jeta, about the chetasika, about the nibbana, even about the concept also can be, but not object. So thought object, that is why, not based on the lifespan. So object has, 17 moments, like not like that. So that is why here, Bongajalana, Bongubichida, only the nature of the, Jeta Niyama we call, according to the nature of those Jetas will arise. Only so maybe just, so Bongajalana, Bongubichida, so 2 moments, and Manodvāra Vijana, 3 moments, and 7 Javana, 10 moments. And so 2 Dharamana, only 12 moments, not 70 moments. So in the mind or is not 70 moments. That is different from the, the Binjadura Vijana, Viti. So sense or adva process. So, and also that object is, obvious, a clear object. That one also, even though we say Vibhuddha-ramana, Dawa Vibhuddha-ramana, clear object, but so that is thought object appearing in the mind or So we think about something. So at the time, with the power of our concentration or our ability of the mind, that object is obvious in our mind or not obvious in our mind like that. So for example, when we remember something, so maybe happened in the past. So we remember that object clearly. So that is our, ability of the remembering, not about the object. So that object is just a kind just thought, merely thought. So obvious or unobvious cannot be said. So now becoming obvious means we remember it clearly. We remember that about that clearly. So that is based on our mind ability of our mind. Okay, not based on the object. So like the Pinjadra Viti. So object is great, very great, or slight, very slight. That is ability of the object, but in the mind or that ability of our mind. So we can remember that about that clearly. So that at the time we Buddha, but not clearly just remembering. For example, so sometimes when we see or when we meet a person we have met last year or maybe in the past, only his face we remember. We couldn't remember his name like that. So that is not about him, but the power of our mind, our ability of the remembrance. So in this way here, our Buddha mean based on the ability of our mind. So in this way can be understood. So that is about the Buddha. So if that object is obvious or clear, or maybe we can remember that object clearly, obviously, so at that time, so the Dharana will arise. Okay, this one should be the Dharana. So, and now here, and then because of that, here obvious or unobvious, clear or unclear is about the ability of our mind, not about the object. So that is why, when that auto object appear in our mind, so to impinge in the mind door, so it takes 1 moment, 2 moment, 3 moment, not like that. So cannot be, because that object is just thought object, no lifespan there also. So that is why, not, so object is not made, not center. Only mind is center in the mind or process. So that is why no past bhawenga, adita bhawenga, no adita bhawenga there. So that is why, when the clear object impinge in our mind or so appears in our mind, in the mind door. So directly, bhawenga jalana or bhawengu bicheta. So in this way, no the dida bhawenga like right there. So that is why, completely. So bhawenga, okay. So bhawenga jalana and bhawengu bicheta. But here, Manodvāra vijana, no Uttabana, and then 7 times Javana. After that, the Dharamana, and then so Bhawenga and so on. So that is the, okay.
Excuse me, Sada. Could Sada please guide us against that why it doesn't have the Pawanga Atita Sada?
So,
yeah.
In the Pinjadora Viti, so we have the 4 kinds of object. So very great object, and the slight object, very slight object. So if the object is very great, so maybe after 1 moment, it can appear in the so cognitive process.
Yeah.
That is, Adida Poenga or something where we were there.
Yeah.
But here, so object is gray or very gray or slight or not slight. Object is not center, not made. So
Mm.
here you're saying about the, we Buddha, clear or our Buddha in the next line. So our Buddha and clear. So that is, based on the ability of our remembrance,
Yeah.
our. So that is why, when we remember that, so it takes one moment to appear in our mind, in the mind, or two moment, three moment, cannot be said like that. Because
Yeah.
if we remember that, directly we remember, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So not seeing or not hearing like that.
Yeah.
That is why will not be here. Adida bunga
Oh,
passport.
yes, Sada. So it automatically pop up in the mind, Sada, and it
Mhm.
makes the Pawanga shaking. So that's why it goes straight to the Pawanga Chalana.
Right, right.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. Thank you very much, Sayada. Yeah.
And then, so after that, here, next line. So that is here in this paragraph about the Buddha we need to know, we need to notice. So Buddha is a measure based on the ability of mind, not object, even though clear object. So that means we remember that object clearly. So that means, so Buddha mean not object is clear, so object is not clear, not like that. So, for example, like a mirror, like a mirror. So our mind is like a mirror. So when we see our, our face in the mirror, if that mirror is very clear, we can see our picture ourselves clearly. But if that mirror is not so clear, so we can see our picture not so clear. So like that, if our mind is clearly remember that object will be clear in our mind, in the mind door. But so if we could not remember something, clearly, so at that time, just roughly or not so clearly, just remember in this way can be understood. So that is why, the time we Buddha is talking about so our mind ability to remember, not talking about the object. So in this way clearly should be understood. Okay, and then next. So avi buddhi bana aramani. So but in the object, when the unclear object appear, so avi buddhi bana aramani. So avi buddhi bana aramani. But so when the object is not clear, avi buddhi or unclear. That means so we could not remember that object clearly, just roughly we remember, no detail. So at that time, what happened? Jona wasani bunga badowa hoti. So in the end of Jawana wasani. So Jawana awasani. And the end of the Jawana. So bunga badowa hoti. So the process so comes to life continue, or so return to life continue. So nati dararamno bado. There is no nati means there is no dararamno bado. Dadaramana opado. There is no arising of the dadaramana. So no dadaramana arise. So ED should be noted. Okay. So that is why here in the mind or process limited javana. So the karma javana, so these javanas are karma javana. So at that time, these two times, so it should be noticed. So we Buddha. So we Buddha mean clear. That means so clearly remembering the object. So in this way, can be understood. And then are we Buddha? Oh, sorry, we Buddha, not we Buddha. Noticing the object and clearly. So in this way can be understood. Okay, now summary. So in the Benjadara Viti also, Jaitas. So 7 Viti Jaitas, 14 Viti Jaitas in detail, in the, and then 54 Viti Jaitas in the 3 types. So briefly, so here, Benjadara Vajana, and the Benja Vijnana, and the Samdechana Sandina based on their function. And 14 based on their movement. Okay. And then in detail, so Vaithara. So 1 Benjadara Vajana, 10 Benja Vijnana, and 2 Samdechana, 3 Sandina, 1 Uddapana, and 29 Kama Javana, and 8, actually 11, but 3 Sandina already. So Dhararamana in this way, 50 Kama Jeta, 54 Kama Jetas are included. So in the mind of how many Jeta can? So about that one in this stanza will be. So Viti Jeta ni wa. So Jedo Bada Dasirita. So Viti Jeta ni wa. 3 Viti Jetas. Viti Jeta ni eva. 3 Viti Jetas. So those are Manodvāra Vajana, Javana, and the Tadaramana. Right? So that is 3 modes. 3 modes, or so 3. So we teach data. Okay, according to that time, but 3 modes in the translation. So that one is actually, one is Manodvāra Vajana. After that, second is Javana. And then that one is Tadaramana. So in this way, 3 kinds, 3 modes. And then, so Jedo Bada, Dasirita, 10 kinds of Jedo Bada. Arising 10 kinds of Jedo Bada. So arising of 10 kinds. So that one also 3 modes. So 10 different states, Jedo Bada. 10 different states. So that means 10 types of, maybe 10 times arising. 10 times arising. So in this way also can be understood. Those are Manodvāra, Vajana is 1 time. And then, so Javana is, 7 times. And then the Dharamana is 2 times. So in this altogether, 7 times or 10 different states. And then Vītharena, Bana, Ita, Ika Chatalisa. Ika Chatalisa. Vītharena in detail. So Vītharena, so in detail, in the corner the process are told, but it should be explained in detail. So Vītharena Bana, so Ita, Ika Chatalisa, Vibhavaye. So Ika Chatalisa, 41. 41 Viti Chetas in detail. So here, Vibhavaye, so it should be explored or should be explained. Vibhavaye. Okay. So those 41s are actually, so Manodvāra Vajana is 1. Manodvāra Vajana is 1. And Javana. So Javana is 29. Okay. Javana is 29. Now 30. And then the Dharamana 11. Dharamana are 11. So 3 Sandirana and 8 Mahavibhaga. So in this way altogether 41 we have. Okay. So these are the 40. So that means in the mind of those, the 10 Vijnana Jeta, like the seeing, hearing, so the smelling, tasting, and touching Jeta cannot arise in the mind door, only in the eye door, ear door, nose. They are respected though they can arise. So only 41 Jetas. And also no Sambhadechana. Here you see, no Sambhadechana and the no Pinjadara Vajana. So that is why among the so 54 Kama Jetas, so 10 Binja Vijnana Jetas, 2 Sambhadechana, 1 Pinjadara Vajana, 13 Jetas cannot arise in the mind door. Only these 41 Jetas can arise in the mind door. So in this way can be understood. So Ayan Ita Parittajavanavāra. This is Parittajavanavāra. So limited Javana section. Vara means section. Okay. Ayan Ita. So Ita means hearing. So this is limited. So Javana section. Right. This way can be understood. Okay, now next is Appanājavanavāra. So Appanājavana is those Mahagada Jetas, Jhana Jetas, and the Logodara Jetas. So that is why, times of arising of the those javana will be different. Okay. So, and then here, firstly, Appanājavanavāra. So Appanājavana is just Appanājavana. So the process of absorption. Jhana. The process of absorption. So now in the Kama Javana or Paritta Javana, object can be, two kinds. Or so we remember that object clearly. So clear object. We remember that object unclearly. So unclear object, Vibuddha, Avibuddha. But so in the Appanājavanavāra, those are absorption jhana. So that means based on the concentration. So by the power of concentration, object is very clear. We remember easily. So that is a no Avibuddha. So that is an Appanājavanavāra. So Vibuddha Bedo Nati, and then Data Dharamano Badoja. So there is no Vibuddha, Avibuddha. That means all of the objects are Vibuddha by the power of the concentration. So for example, so if we focus on the breathing in and breathing out, maybe at the very beginning, so not so clear, but later will become clear in this way. So based on our concentration level. So too, if we focus on the rising and falling also, if our concentration level is stronger and stronger, so those rising and falling of those minor matter are also clearly obvious. So that is why. Okay, so now Appanājavanavāra. So in the arising of the those Appanājavana absorption. So javana in the absorption. So that is Appanā. So Vibuddha Bedo Nati. So there is no distinction. So there's no distinction of the clear or unclear. So similarly, means there is no Dharamno Bado. So there is no arising of the Dharamana. So because object is not the karma object, so actually to arise the Dharamana, a person also should be karma person, object also should be karma object, and the javana also should be karma javana. But here before the Dharamana, javana is Appanājavana, not karma javana. So because of that, even though object is karma object, but javana is Appanājavana. That is why. So at the level of the Mahagada, so we have well already attained the jhana. So that is a heat concentration already strong. So that is an object is very clear, very obvious. We Buddha, no Avi Buddha. Okay. So, and then here that is the past information. So there is no Vibhuda, Avibhuda. That means only Vibhuda. So no Dharamna, no Dharamna arising. Because Javana is Appanājavanavāra, not. So to arise the Dharamana later also here in the Dharamana Niyama also will be explained that one. So that is a no Dharamana. And then here in this paragraph will be explained about that clearly. So that he so Jnana Sambhayutta Kamauchara so Javanana Matana so Inyadra Same so Brikamo Bajara Nuloma Kudarabu Namina Chadokado Dekadu Miwawa Yatikama Obijedawa so Niroda Nandra Mewa Yatarahan so Jadotan Benjamin Wa to Chabi Sadi Magada Logodra Jawanesu Yatabini Hara Wasina Yankenji Jawana Abana Wite Orderedi Dobara Abana Jawana Wasani Bonga Badowa. Okay, so here that so in that Abana Jawana, in the arising of the Jawana in the absorption. So later I will translate word by word. So Jnana Sambhayutta Kamawachara Jawana. So Jnana Sambhayutta Kamawachara. So Jawana ne Atana. Among the 18 Kamawachara Jnana Sambhayutta Jawana. That means 4 Mahakusala Jnana Sambhayutta, 4 Mahagiriya Jnana Sambhayutta. Among these 8, in Yadran, one of them will arise, will function Jawana. So at that time, that also not just talking about the the Jawana instead. So Barikama, preliminary test, and Ubajara, neighboring function, and Anuloma, so fitness to the absorption. So those are preparation. So after that, good Rabu, like that. So even though that one of the Jeta arises, 4 times, but so step by step, the first one is preliminary, Brikama. The second one is Ubachara, neighboring. And that one is Anuloma, fit for the arising of the those, Rubajana or Arubajana or Logotra Jetas. After that, after fitting that one, Anuloma, so Godrabu. So Godrabu is, how to say, so cutting out the, that is, boundary. So boundary of the Kama, boundary of the, that is border of the Kama and the Mahagata, or as well as the Kama and the Logotra. So in this way, that means Godrabu. So Godra means commonly lineage, line of the Kama, line of the Bhuttojana, or line of the Kama person. The Bu means maybe overcoming the last one. So after that will be, Appanājavanavāra. So actually these 4 are Kama Jawana. So Kama Jawana. Okay. Now I will translate that one. So that there is no. So in the process of absorption, so data, that is the meaning of the data there. But so there mean here process of the absorption. In the process of the absorption, so Jnana Sambhayutta Kamawachara Jawana Atan Inyadra Same. So Inyadra Same. Obijetawa. So Niroda Nandra Mewa Yatarahan. Inyadra Same. Parikamo Bajara Nuloma Kudarabuna Mina Jadokado Dekadu Mewawa. So Yatekama Obijetawa. Inyadra Same here. So anyone why the locative case? So inyadra same. Niroti. Okay. So actually Niroti should be understood. Niroti anandari ewa. So that one. Niroti. Niroda nandara mewa. Niroti. So anandara mewa. In this it should be divided. So Inyadra Same, Nidoti, any one of them is, seizing. When any one of them sees. So in this way can be understood in the Pali structure. So now Inyadra Same, anyone. So here Atana, any one of 8. So Jnana Sambyuddha Kamauchara Jawana. Okay, just simply. So Jnana Sambyuddha associated with the Jnana. So Kamauchara Jawana. Kamauchara Jawana. So that means, so 4 Mahakusala Jnana Sambyuddha and the 4 Mahakriya Jnana Sambyuddha. So these are 8, right? So anyone of 8 Jnana Sambyuddha Kamauchara Javanas. So actually here located case, but subject actually. Maybe when, right? When anyone know 8 Jnana Sambyuddha Kamauchara Javana, Jaitas. So Brikamo Bachara Nuloma Kudarabu Namina Chadokado Dekadu Miwawa Yatikama Obijedawa. So Obijedawa. So arises. So Yatakama Chadokado Dekadu Miwawa. So arise 4 times or so 3 times. 4 or 3 times. 4 or 3 times. So Yatakama respectively. So, and then there anyone of the 8 Kama Jnana Sambyuddha Kamauchara Javanas, but at the time name is not just Javana. So Brikamo Bachara Nuloma Kudarabu Namena under the name of the Brikama. So arises under the by name of. So Brikama Ubachara and then Anuloma And so go darabu. Okay, so in this way, 4 or 3 times. So when it arises 3 times, okay, no parigamma for the brilliant one, for the intellect one. So no, so does not need to prepare it. So dryly is no upachara anuloma godarabu can be only 3 times because he is so intellectual, so brilliant. But for the ordinary one, common one, so 4 times. Brikama, Upachara, Anuloma, Kodarabu, and so forth. So here, Brikama means anyone is so coming so 4 or 3 times in due order preparation. Brikama means preparation. Preparation. And then Upachara. Upachara means neighboring or conforming, yeah, neighboring or excess also. Come into excess. And anuloma is conformity or fitness. So conformity. And then kodarabu. So change your lineage. Change your lineage. That is, so ordinary karma person become the Megada or a noble one like that. Buddha become the noble one when the Lakodra Jeta arises. And this respectively arises and Obijetawa. And so needle day, so seeds come into an end. And seeds. And then Anandara Mewa. So Niroda Anandara Mewa. So immediately after seeing. Niroda Nandara after, immediately after. After, so season. So that means immediately after that, Kudrabu. What happened? So Yatarhan Jadautan Benjamin Wa. So Yatarhan Jadautan Benjamin Wa mean so Yatarhan accordingly, so for Jeta, so for Jawana or fit Jawana. That means if the Kama Jeta Jnana Sambuddha Jeta arises 4 times, so that Jeta will be so fit Jeta. If Kama Jeta will be 3 times, that Jeta will be 4th one. So in this way, respectively. So 3, 4, or 4 or 5. So in this way can be understood. So that is here. The meaning of that one is Yatarahan. So immediately after arising, in the 4th or 5th moment, so Jadautan wa Benjamin wa. So in the 4th or 5th moment, Jadautan wa Benjamin wa Jadekane, or 4th or 5th. So as the case may be, that is, Yatarahan. As the case may be. So Yatarahan accordingly also. So, and then, so Chabisati, Cha means 6. Bisa, actually Visa, but later watch into the bar. Chabisati, so 26. So Mahagada Logodra Javani. So among the 26 of the Mahagada Logodra Javana. So Yatabini Hara what they was saying na. Okay, Yankenji, anyone among the 26 Mahagada Logodra Javana. So Jawana Abana Wite already. So come into or go down into the absorption as a Jawana in this way. So Yatabini Hara was saying not me uh so in accordance with the way mind conveyed. So that means based on the for the one who already attained the first jhana, so at the time will be second jhana, who already attained the second jhana will be that jhana like that. So that is a yatha abhinihara. Yatha abhinihara was saying that. So in accordance so with the way the mind is conveyed, I mean, yeah, based on it, such a person can be understood. So in accordance with the way so conveyed. So and then Chabisati Megada Lagura Jawanesu Yatabini Harawasina Yangenji Jawana. So anyone of Jawana among the 26. So Megada. So Logodara. So Jawanas. And then what happened? So Abana Wite or Abana Wite Moderadimi. Abana Wite Orderati enter Orderadimi actually goes down. So goes down into the absorption, come into absorption, appear in the Abana Wite. So in this way, Abana is stream of that absorption. So that is why, enters upon the process of absorption. So absorption. So the top baran, Bohanga Abana was Abana Wasani, Bonga Badoa Hoti. So after that, so at the end of, so absorption, Abana Jawana. That means, so Jawana in absorption. The process, so returns to the life continuum, Bonga Badoa. Bonga Badoa Hoti. So that means, actually that one should be in this way. So Bunga Chalana, and then so Bungubicheda, and then so Manodvāra Vijana, and then so Kama Cheta like the okay. So Kama, and then Upachara, and then Anuloma, and then Godrabu. After that, so maybe so that is Jana. So the actually Jana. So Jana Jawana. Only one time. Okay. So you see, so yeah, that also Jawana, that one also Jawana, that one also Jawana, Jawana one time. But if it is the Logodara Jawana, that means, part. Mega Jawana. Okay. After that, so two Pala. Later, just introduction. So Pala, 2, 3. So 2 time Pala in this way. If that is Palawiti. Now Janawiti is only one time. So after that, the second time, so Jana Jeda, so Jana many times. But at the first time, only one time. After that, Wanga Pato. So Boinga in this way can be understood. Okay. So that so Somanasa Sahagata Jawana Nandara Abanabi Somanasa Sahagatawa Badi Kinkitaba. So that means fitness. So these 4 Parikama Upachara Godrabu. Okay. These are Kama, but this Jawana or this Phala are so Appanājavanavāra. So fit should be fit. So that is and then next time. So about talking about so among those 8 Kama Jeta. So here you see there's only 8 Kama Uchara Jawana. After that, so 26 Appanājavanavāra arising, one of them. So actually they must be, consistent with each other. Because of that here, so Somanasa Sahagada Jawana Nandana Abhanabi Somanasa Sahagadawa. So among the 8 Jnana Sambuddha Cheta, Jnana Sambuddha Jawana, 4 are Somanasa, 4 are Ubeka. So that is why, after the Somanasa Jhana. So after the Ubeka Jhana. So that means this jhana is a fit jhana. Fit jhana is Smith jhana. At the time, these will be Ubeka like that. Can be understood roughly. So for that info here in this paragraph. So data Somanasa Sahagata Jawana Nandara. So immediately after the Somanasa Sahagata Jawana, so Abhanabi the Jawana in absorption also. So Somanasa Sahagadawa Badi Kinki Daba should be expected as Somanasa. So and then Ubeka Sahagada Nandara Ubeka Sahagadawa. So in this way. And then so the Tabi, so Kusala Jawana Nandara Kusala Jawana. These are Kusala Jawana, this jhana also Kusala jhana. These are Kiriya Jawana, this jhana also Kiriya Jawana. So in this way can be understood. So after the Somanasa, so Somanasa do Somanasa, Ubeka do Ubeka, Kusala do Kusala, Kiriya do Kiriya. In this way can be, understood. So that is Hiti Minja. So Paladea Mabidi. After the Kusala Jawana, the following Falajeta. After the Kiriya Jawana, Radha Falajeta. So for the Arhat. So in this way also can be understood. Okay, now so detail translation. So data. So correlation in absorption. Okay. That time in therein. So Somanasa Sahagata Jawana Nandaran. That one refers to no Kama Sovana. So Somanasa Sahagata Jawana Nandaran. So after, so immediately after, or yeah, immediately after. After Somanasa, so Sahagata, so Jnana, so Sambayutta, Jawana, Abhanapi. The Jawana in absorption also, Somanasa Sahagadawa, Badi Kinki Daba. The absorption Jawana, Abhanabi, Somanasa Sahagadawa. Absorption also should be absorption. So Somanasa Apana. Accompanied by joy. Should be expected. Maybe expected or should be expected by the king. So maybe expected. That is 1 and 4. You see? And then Ubika Sahagada Nandara, Ubika Sahagadawa. So after Kama Ubika and the so Ubika Apana. So should be expected. Okay, should be. That is another info. So that have be therein also. I mean, Somanasa after that. So Somanasa Apana. And then so Ubeka Kama Jawana. After that, so Ubeka Apana. So in this way can be understood. And the next info is, so that tab here also, Kusala Jawana Nandaran, Kusala Jawanin Jiwa Hiti Minja, so flat dian abedi. So therein also, immediately Kusala Jawana Nandaran. So Kama Kusala Javana. So Hiti Minja Paladian Abedi. So Kusala Jawanan Jiwa. That one is refers to Ruba Kusala or Aruba Kusala. So Kusala Appana and so lower Fala Hiti Minja Paladia. So lower so 3 Fala. So Jawana are expected. Now should be expected also. And then so Kiriya Jawana Nandara. So Kiriya Jawana Arada Fala. That is another info. After so Kama so Kiriya Jawana. So Kriya Apana, that one refers to Ruba Kriya and Aruba Kriya. And then, so Mega also. So Arada Fala is are expected. Okay. So that means, so about these, so these Brikama Ubachara Anuloma Kodarabu Kama Chawana. If they are Somanasa, so this Chawana also should be Somanasa, and this part also should be Somanasa. The Fala also should be Somanasa. And then, so Brigama Ubajara Anuloma Kudrabua Ubekha. This Chawana also should be Ubekha. This part Mega and Fala Chawana also should be Ubekha. Okay, this one is for the Mega Witi. Mega and Fala Witi. Should be another color. So such a balance or consistency can be understood. And then Somanasa and then Somanasa Ubeka is Ubeka. And these are Kusala. This one also should be Kusala. And this one also should be Kusala. Mega is okay, Kusala already. But Fala is lower Fala. So Sodabadi Fala, Sagaragai Fala, Anagami Fala. So these 4 Kama Javana 4 are Kiriya. So there's a Ruba Kriya Jana, Aruba Kriya Jana, but no other time. So no Fala yet, no Mega yet. So after that, Fala in this way. Maybe Rada Mega also. Okay, so for the first one, I had that Mega. Maybe the first time is just Jana Sambhi, maybe Mega, yeah, Kusala. So later we will detail. We will learn detail about that one. So now just roughly in this way, so Somanasa Jawana, Somanasa Apana, and the Ubeka Kama Jawana, Ubeka Apana, and then so Kusala Jawana, Kusala Apana, and the so lower 3 Fala Jawana, and Kiriya Jawana, so Kiriya Apana, and the Rada Fala. So in this way can be understood. So can be understood. But for the so Arada Mega Witi also will be another one. So one way that is so later we will learn that. Okay, so now conclusion for that. So Dudensa Sukha Bonyama Dwadaso Bikaka Baran. So Sukhita Kiriyato Atta. So Cha Sambodhi Ubikaka. So Bhutto Janana Sikhane Kama Bonya Dihedu Do. Dihedu Kama Kriya Do. So Vita Raga Map. Vida Ragana Mapana. So that one also summary of this one. This stanza, okay. Now the first stanza. The two classes of absorption jhana arises. Oh. Okay. So actually, yeah, at the very beginning, Chabi said the so Logodra Javanani. So that is a brief method, you see, in the previous stanza. So Chabi said the but in the jhana system will be so 14 Logodra Jaitas. So at the time there will be many in this way. So that is why Duddensa so Sukha Bonyan Ma. So Dwada so Bikaka Baran. So one line. And then Sukhida Kiriya do Atta Cha Sambwandi Ubikaka in this way, line by line, can be understood. So Duddensa, so Sukha Bonyama. So that is after the so among the 8, Kama Jawana, Jnana Samyutta Kama Jawana, 4 Mahakusala, Jnana Samyutta, 4 Mahakriya, Jnana Samyutta. Among the 4 Mahakusala, Jnana Samyutta, 2 are Ubekha, 2 are Somanasa. So now here Sukha refers to the Somanasa. So that is why, Sukha Bonyamami, after 2. So after 2, so Manasa, Jnana Sambayutta, so Kusala Jawana. How many? So Duddensa. So 32 Appanājavanavāra. Dwa mean 2, Densa mean 30. So 32. So Appanājavanavāra. So those are Tadidu Appanājavanavāra, Somanasa. So 3 first jhana, second jhana, and that jhana, 11th jhana, but one is lost. Okay, so here. So Mahakuru, so Somanasa Jnana Somanasa Jhana Leva, Somanasa Sichapa. Okay. So these 32 are so in the Ruba, so Mahakus, so Ruba Vajra Kusala 5, the first 4 are Somanasa. right? So that is why. So for Rupa Kusala, so Somanasa, so Javanas, and then so in the mega, in the so detail system, so 20 mega, so 20 mega is a Somanasa Jawana. So for 5 Somanasa, Sodabadi mega Jada, the first 4 are Somanasa. Sodabadi mega Jada 4, Sagara mega Jada 4, Nagami mega Jada 4, but no Arhada mega Jada. Okay, so that is why. Yeah, Arhada mega Jada also will be included. So 16 mega Somanasa Jawana. Okay. Mandi 14. The last one is, Bejamijana. So that is why. Sodabadi mega Bejamijana, Zakarai mega Bejamijana, Nai mega Bejamijana, Rada mega Bejamijana are omitted without. So first, second, third, and fourth Somanasa. So that is a 4 Sodabadi mega, 4 Sakarai mega, 4 Anagami, 4 Arada mega. So 16 Sodabadi Jawa. So Somanasa Jaw mega Samana. And then so 12, so to lower fala, lower 3 fala. So Somanasa Jawanas. So in this way, 4, 16, 20. And then here 12, so 32 we have. So enumeration of that one. So Dudinda Sukha Bonyama. So that deduce are in this way. And then Dwada so Bika Baran. So Bika Baran, Ubika Baran. After the Ubika, that means after 2, so Ubika, so Nyana Sambyuta, so Kusala, Kusala Jawana, oh, Sukha Bonyama, right? So Kusala Jawana, right? So Dwadasa Ubika, so Toe, so Abana, so actually here, yeah, Toe Abana, so 32, so actually Somanasa Appanājavanavāra. So here, Toe, Ubeka, Appana, so Javanas. Okay, what are they? So these 12 are, so here already for 4 rupa, and then So for one rupa and the arupa also. For arupa. So at the time 5 we have. So one rupa ubekha for arupa kusala. Okay. So rupa kusala ubekha and for arupa kusala. Arupa is just ubekha. And then for the mega, for mega, so now we have 4, right? The 5. Now for mega, ubekha, and then so 3 lower phala ubekha. So 1 and 4, 5, and then 4, so 9, and then 3, altogether 12 we have. Okay. And then so sukhita kriya to atta. So after sukhita kriya to atta. So after so 2 kama, so kiriya somanasa jawana. So atta means 8. 8 somanasa appana. Okay, what are they? So here kiriya should be right. So a somanasa kiriya appana. But not just kiriya, lokodra also. That is why not a somanasa appana. So those are so for rupa kriya ubekha. So for rupa kriya somanasa. Somanasa, no arupa. Arupa is no somanasa, right? And then, so what are the other one? So another 4 is, so Sodabati Arhadameka, yeah. So so Arhada Phala. So Somanasa. So actually 5 Arhada Phala Somanasa. So 5 Arhada Phala Jawana, 5 jana, second jana, third jana, fourth jana, fifth jana. So first, second, third, fourth are Somanasa, these 4. So Somanasa Jawana altogether. So 8. And now the last one. So cha sambodhi ubhikkhaka. So that means after two, so kama, so kiriya ubhikkha. Cha, so 6 kiriya ubhikkhha. Se apana. Se ubhikkhha apana. So what are they? So kiriya ubhikkhha, that is fine. One rupa kiriya ubhikkhha. That means fit jhana. And then for arupa, and then the last one. So one radha, so phala ubhikkhha, that's the fit jhana. So in this way altogether 1, 4, 1, and then 5 we have 6. Sorry. And then now next stanza. So Bhutto Janana Sikhanan Kama Bonya Dihedu Do Dihedu Kama Kriya Do Vidaragana Mapana. So that is about the Bhutto Jana and Sikha. And then the last paragraph is about the Arahant. So Bhutto Janana Sikhanan Kama Bonya Dihedu Do. So Bhutto Janana Sikhana, ordinary one. 4. So ordinary and so training. Sikha person. So the body Sakadagami, Anagami. Ordinary and training persons. So Kama Bonya Dihetu Do. Kama Bonya Dihetu Do. So after Kama Kusala, so Dihe Dukkha, so Dihe Dukkha means Jnana Samyutta actually. So after Kama Kusala Jnana Samyutta, so there will be, so that is based on the person, right? So that is why, the other part, even though not included directly. So Jadu Jada Lisa, so 44 Abana. 44 Appanājavanavāra, arise. Okay. So later, that 44 Appanājavanavāra also, here we can understand. You see, these 32, and then these 12. So these are for the ordinary and the Sikha. So altogether 44. But for the Arahant, so Dihedu Kama Kriya Do Vida Raga Na Abana. For Vida Raga. So that means for Arahant. So Dihedu Kama Kriya Do after. So Kama Kriya. So Dihedu. So Dihedu means Jnana Samyutta. So Diheduka. So how many? So that is Jet. There are 6. Cha 2. Yeah. So 2 and 6 are only 8. 8 Jawana. 8 Appanājavanavāra can. Jnana Samana, Jodasa Appana. Sorry, no, not 8. Or, so 6 and 8, right? 6 and 8. So altogether, 14 Appana. For the Appanājavana can arise. So, okay, in this it can be, understood. That is, so in the last two parts, so 8, so Rupa Kriya and the 6, so yeah, these 8 and these 6 altogether, 14 in this one. Okay, so that is Ayameta Manodvāra, Vīthipariccheda Bhavati Neyo, the process of the Do Vīthipariccheda in the mind. Okay, so now, so today we should stop here. Any question? Okay, Hannah.
Yes, sir. We have quite some questions, sir, related to the Vithi. So for first of all, sir, it is with the with number 21, sir. Yeah, for the Appanājavana. With the Appanājavanavāra setup for 21. In here setup, it mentioned about one of the 8 Jnana Sampayutta Kamavachara Vachana Chitta. So one of the 8 here setup, is it are they 4 Jnana Sampayutta Mahakusala and 4 Jnana Sampayutta Mahakiriya Chawana setup?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So in this situation, that if one of the Jnana Sampayutta Kamavachara Vachana arises, so it normally it will have 7 Chawana Chitta arisings, etc. But in here, it just mentioned of 3 or 4 Chitta with the name of Pakking of Parikamma, Upachara, Anuloma, and Gotarapu. So it's just 3 and 4 moments only set up. It is not 7.
Yeah,
My
so
moment.
yeah, 7 is only for the Kama Javana. So in the Kama we take.
Yeah.
In Abhidhamma we take only 4 or 5 times at the very beginning. So for example here, that is, for the first obtainer, the first jhana obtainer. For example, for that one, he attained the first jhana very first time. So at the time, that jhana jhana only one time arising. But later, when he entered that jhana attainment, at that time, maybe hundreds or thousands of times will happen, will continue. So in this way, 2 kinds can be understood. So this one is, referring to the first moment attaining.
Yeah. So it should start with the Mahakusala or Mahakiriya Chitta with Jnana Sampayutta. But in the Jhana Vithi, Jhana Chitta Vithi Sada, it just only 3 or 4 moments here only.
3 or
3 or 4 moments, 3 or 4 times here that it's arising. We mean that it's also one of the 8 Jnana Sampayutta Maha Kusala or Mahakiriya Chitta. However, in the Jhana Chitta Vithi, so that Chitta, it just arises with 3 times or 4 times only.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for the Kama Chaita, Kama Javana, Nadi Mahakusala, Mahakriya, Jnana Samyutas, only these 3 or 4 even at the very beginning or even later, only 4. But arising or not, the Appanājavana is different. At the very beginning, only 1 time for the jhana, but later he entered that jhana again and again at the time, hundreds or thousands of times, maybe. So countless. So maybe he entered for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour based on that. So thousands of times can arise in him.
Yeah.
So too, for the mega also, firstly he attained the Sodapatti mega. Mega is only 1 time arising, never 2 or 3. So after that, Phala also, that is for Phala with mega witi. So Brigama, for example, the meditator practicing the insight meditation. So and then his knowledge become matured to penetrate 4 noble truths at that time. So that Mahakusala Jeta function in this way, Brigama, Ubajara, Anuloma, Kodarabu. After that, Sodapatti mega Jeta. After that, Sodapatti Phala 2 times in this way. And then if that one is brilliant one, at that time, no Brigama there. So at that time, 3 Phala will be. So that is for 7 times actually. But later, when he entered his Phala Jhana, Phala Viti, Phala attainment, or Phala Samapatti, at the time, so hundreds or thousands of Phala Javana can arise. In this, 2 kinds can be understood.
Oh, yes, sir. And even the name here is different, sir. For example, that Parikamma, Upachara, Anuloma, or Gottarapu. But in
Right.
fact, the nature it's also the same of the Mahakusala Chitta.
Maybe function is a bit different. They are so preparing to arise through jhana or mega, or that is why, even though that is karma javana, no, without using the javana. So brikama means that is why here, translation, preparation. So preparation to arrive. So mind process, so the function of those javana, even though javana, but they prepare. So for the, arising of that jhana in this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then actually all of those are to preparation function actually, but based on level. So firstly, Brikama preparing and the Upajara. So after preparing close to, after that, so fit for, and then finally, reach to the edge or reach to the boundary and then cross over. So become the jhana, attainer, or the noble one like that.
yeah, we got this point, sir. So the function, it will be different, but the nature of that chitta is also the same.
Jawana, the same.
Yeah, we got it, Sarah. And thanks, Sarah, for that one. And after the Gotarapu Sarah, that the Chanachita, it will be arisen. And the Chanachita there, it may be one of the 26 of Mahagata or Lokuttara Chawana arises. So 26 Chitta there, Sarah, it's including for 10 of Rupa Chana, 8 of Arupa Chana, and also 8 of the Lokuttara Sara. So total it will be 26.
Okay, right.
Is that right, Sarah?
Right.
Yeah.
So here, that is the general formation. That is why, for the mega witi, after the brigama, ujara, anuloma kureba will be so mega and fala like that. So for the jawana, just jawana in this way. For the jhana, so just jhana in this way.
Yeah.
This is basic formation. That is why.
Yes,
Not
Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah. For the item 23, Sarah. Yeah. With this one, Sarah, that for the explanation of 32 Chitta there, Sarah, that the 16 Magga Somanasa Chawana. So it's including for the from the Sotapatimagga until Arahatamagga Sayadaw.
Right, right.
Yeah, and for the four of the jhana there, from the first one to the fourth one.
Fourth one, right.
Yeah.
All of the Somanassa, right?
Yeah, yeah. Sukha also count in Somanassa.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
Here, Sukha is synonymous to the Somanassa.
Yes, I know. And why it's just for the 12 lower of the three phala, Somanassa only Sayana?
So the Arhata Phala is after the Kiriya Jawana. So already Arhat.
Sorry, Sayana, not yet got that point, Sayana.
Yeah, so that is in the next stanza you see, the
Yeah.
first two are these 32 and these 12 refers to the Puthujana ordinary Puthujana person and the Sodabadi person, Sagadami person, and Anagami person.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that is only three lower. So that means Sodabadi Phala, Sagadami Phala, Anagami Phala. So if we count Arada Phala already become the Arahant. Cannot be
Yeah.
included. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not including for the Arahant phala in
Arada
here.
Phala. Right, right. Because
Yeah.
already become the Arahant. So here we are talking about Kusala, you see?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the Kusala, yeah.
Yeah, here also Kusala. That is
Kusala, but
the Kusala
Ubekha.
refers to yes. Kusala Somanasa and Kusala Ubekha.
Yeah.
But later one is here, Kiriya Somanasa and the Kiriya Ubekha. That is for Arahant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got it, Sada.
Okay.
Yes, Sada. That's all, Sada. Thank you, Sada, very much. Yeah.
Okay. So let's stop here by saying sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you very much, Sayada. Good night and Suki hope to.
Nice. Okay,
Thank you very much, Sayadaw.
welcome.